yeah, they mediate. Feeling crazy, then they spot that he stood it. They claim they did it all, but they know that they understood him. Other than what it's smoking on our arm, yeah, the jobs are good and with it in the deep, we got them drowned in.
You know they're packed to the nines and buying on pay-per-view when this man makes the walk. He is Jorge Game-Bred Masvidal with respect to Colby Covington. This is the king of the 305, but he needs a win tonight.
He needs a win, John. He's got to get his hand raised because popularity lasts, but it tends to falter whenever you aren't winning fights. Masvidal needs a win right now. And how do you do that? For Game-Bred, he's got to use his boxing, he's got to use his footwork, and he's got to use his conditioning to allow for him to get a victory. Most important thing for this guy tonight is getting his hand raised.
Yeah.
And he needs to be one of the best fighters in the world in order to do that.
And oftentimes he is fighting the best guys, just given his name value, his high-profile status in the UFC. But Jorge Game-Bred Masvidal really could use a big W here in this big spot tonight. Jorge Masvidal enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, DC, you're not fighting tonight, but I know you're anxious, as I am, as Conor McGregor returns to the proving ground here tonight. This is the biggest superstar in mixed martial arts history, and a damn good fighter, too. Let's see what he does here tonight.
I have no horse in the race, but the butterflies are kicking my stomach up and down because every time Conor steps into the octagon, it feels like a momentous occasion. Yeah. One of the biggest stars in all of sports. He transcends the sport of mixed martial arts. A guy that has a fantastic left hand. He's very quick. He's a master of managing distance, managing space, and the speed and the ability, the eyes of Conor McGregor is something that we don't pay enough attention to when we watch him fight.
And of course, every time he competes, all eyes are on Conor McGregor, and yet more often than not, he doesn't show up flat on fight night. He rises to the occasion. The Jose Aldo fight certainly is the one that people will historically talk about, but let's see how it goes in this spot for Conor here tonight. Conor McGregor, the sport's biggest superstar, ready to reward his supporters once again here tonight. Tale of the tape for this welterweight championship fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC welterweight championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jorge Game-Bred Masvidal. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, ladies and gentlemen, presenting the reigning, defending UFC welterweight champion of the world, the notorious Conor McGregor!
Herb Dean, our referee for this one. Well, somewhat surprising we have not seen this matchup between Conor McGregor and Jorge Game-Bred Masvidal in the octagon yet, but seems stylistically to be a fight that will deliver. The fans are all in.
This is destined to be an amazing fight between these two because you got Game-Bred, a guy that has such good boxing, facing against Conor McGregor, who has fought the greatest boxer of all time, in my opinion, in Floyd Mayweather Jr. This is going to be a stand-up fight of the highest order. I'm excited to see who's going to win.
All right, so the boxer with a beautiful combination there and giving a lot of problems to this kickboxer here early on.
Well, the kickboxer wants to set his feet. He wants to be landing those kicks, getting damage off, but he can never do that because the boxer's constantly in his face and not throwing singular shots. He's throwing multiples to keep him moving backwards.
Oh, nice jab up top by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. While this striker knows one direction, that is forward. He knows one style, that is aggressive, and that's exactly what we've seen today.
He has every intent of overwhelming every guy he steps into the octagon with, and he's doing that up to this point of the first round.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, nice strike by McGregor there.
I mean, Conor McGregor is a fantastic striker, and once again, that skill is on display.
In-fight numbers for you now. 29 total strikes have now landed for Jorge Masvidal. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Masvidal's cheek looks like it's cut. Yes, it is. Starting to bleed a little bit now. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Nice uppercut.
Conor McGregor gets tagged by another uppercut. Oh, doing a great job here defensively, and you've got to be of sound defensive mind to set up your counter shots. He is certainly feeling it in this round. Blocks that kick to the body. Man, this is crazy thus far. High volume, high pace, and a huge punch being landed there. McGregor's nose is bleeding now. Looks to be cut perhaps there on the bridge. And that one certainly found the target. 2 minutes to go here in round one.
There's another one.
Well, Jorge Masvidal told us in the fighter meeting on Thursday that he would outstrike the opposition tonight, and he has done that every step of the way.
Every step of the way, he's been ahead. He's done a tremendous job of using his boxing to dictate, never allowing his opponent to feel like he was in charge. He did a great job of setting the tone early, and he has used that boxing to continue to dictate, and that's why he's ahead.
Oh! Wow, what a kick! Yeah, he wants to draw his opponent in here, looking to set up another counter, but he wants his opponent to strike first. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of...
Oh, it landed. He hurt it.
Oh, gotta keep pressing here. Oh, nice jab to the head there by Jorge Gamebred Masvidal. Well, everybody wants a piece of Conor McGregor, of course, including his opponent here tonight. But what else can we say about McGregor's ability to manage his time and everything that has been asked of him since he vaulted to not just MMA superstardom, but A-list celebrity status? So the swelling becoming a real factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swollen from the strikes?
Swollen from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damage. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling starting.
20 seconds left. Oh, brilliant execution to land the roundhouse. 10 seconds now to go in the round. McGregor's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. 5 minutes in the books. All right, we're going to stay with him and follow him back to the corner to the stool, because that is a really severe cut that he is dealing with. We'll see if the cut man can stem the bleeding here.
Okay, we expected this type of fight. We trained for this. With bloody...
All right, let us now get you some replays of all the damage done in that previous round, including the strike that opened up the cut.
Yeah, some nasty strikes landed over the course of that round, and it opened up a nasty cut. He has got to find a way to change some things defensively, or that cut is just going to get worse and worse. And the worse it gets, the more he runs the risk of this fight getting stopped.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway. Oh, that's a big right hand there from Gamebred. Boxing fundamentals, certainly not an issue for this guy. Very tight.
He's as sound as they come, right? A lot of times you see a guy that comes from a fighting background, and they wing everything. They try to knock everyone out with every strike. Masvidal does not do that. He takes his time, finds and picks his spots. That's why he's getting the finishes that he gets out. He didn't like that left hand.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Oh, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Slips to avoid the right. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. You buy the ticket to see fights like this. What a fight.
Masvidal's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Oh, a lot of volume here. Good series of strikes there. Just out of range with that right hand. Oh, crippling knee to the body. Oh, he's wobbled now.
Oh, nice body shot.
The numbers 103 total strikes have found the mark for Jorge.
There it is again. Look at that. It's been a crazy fight.
Oh, McGregor's blocking well now. You see the fighter raise the guard to protect that obviously damaged nose. All right, well, we have the best cut men and women in the business, and they are going to have some work to do if we get back to the stools. This thing is nasty.
It's nasty. I mean, it's hard to watch this guy rely on the toughness, knowing that his opponent will not relent. His opponent will not give him any breathing room. The guy's going to continue to attack this cut, and if it keeps getting worse at this rate, this fight's going to be stopped.
All right, well, that blow is buffeting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that. Oh, massive diving punch, flush to the head.
Oh, he passes the half guard now, and he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
Back to his feet. Whiffs on the right hand. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You've got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Pretty significant welt to the left side. Masvidal has been nearly impossible to put away by knockout in his career. His misses are empty. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Well, perhaps it's a high fight IQ, perhaps it's obvious, but he is attacking that. 30 seconds to go in the round. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by McGregor. The official decision is in. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 42 seconds of round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout and new undisputed UFC welterweight champion of the world, Jorge Gamebred Masvidal.
All right, you heard it there from Bruce Buffer. Jorge Gamebred Masvidal, your winner by knockout. His bankroll is already pretty fat, not getting thinner after a big knockout like that tonight.
Well, when you commit to your strikes in the way that Gamebred